Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out here today on the stadium where Iowa State is preparing to take on Oklahoma State. God, I wish I knew what any of that meant. What is this sport?
Cyclone Football. The name alone conjures up images of excessive patriotism, sportsmanship, and photographers trying desperately not to look at cheerleaders. Eyes forward, fellas. But one person is truly synonymous with Cyclone Football, and that person is the coach. Not Matt Campbell, though. The real coach. Tonight, we glean some insights from the mind of Iowa State's fifth most popular mascot in an Ames Tonight special report. A coach of their own. A fanatic for the Cyclones, the coach was one of the first fans to find his seat at last week's game, storming the bleachers like an angry rodeo clown. And there he stayed, motivating the Cyclones no matter what. And when the chips were down and the Cyclones needed a few words of wisdom, Coach knew exactly what to say.
Popular belief, less miles is not more than the miles you put in day to day, hour to hour, second to second to contribute what you believe in the most.
Coach, that sounded like a lot of platitudes that didn't actually string together at all.
I am a coach.
Okay, maybe Coach doesn't have the best advice, but he always keeps his focus and stays on task.
You have a chance to just go for it, see like a 6-second play, get mixed in. I'm sorry, I love this song. It's called Wings. I think it was composed by a guy who worked with a band. Wings is one of the better songs. During the off season, I like to listen to it. There's this channel called Meg Barker on YouTube. She records all the band performances. I don't know what her affiliation is, but she...
Okay. I see where this is going. But perhaps I've been glossing over one of the most important parts of football, mindset. Without a doubt, Coach's mentality is the best thing about him, because he knows that at the end of the day, it's just a game.
I feel, wait.
It sounds like you've got like a lot of emotional investment in this, Coach.
I do. If you don't see it as something that can push you in the morning through the week, then I don't even know what you do it for.
Right, but like an unhealthy amount of emotional investment.
No comment.
Oh, that's not a good sign. But, I mean, he's a coach. That counts for something, right?
Are you qualified as a coach in any official capacity?
Check the stats.
Do you have a diploma?
Check the records.
Did you graduate?
Check the records.
Okay. Okay.
You're not looking up the records.
Honestly, guys, after a certain point, I completely lost control of the interview. I have no idea what he's talking about here.
Like if you're like an attractive woman, you deal with way more pictures you don't want. You deal with a bunch of other like weird comments you don't know. Like you only get likes if your lighting's good and your angles are fine. And then you have to deal with a bunch of like just like the male gaze in general. Pageantry is a word that's only used for actual pageants and college football. And part of that is marching bands being involved. And I looked up pictures. Horned frogs aren't even that scary. What is that thing? At what point am I just feeding my own ego? And at what point do I stop caring that that's all it might be? Nothing's better than a pocket of jelly surrounded by peanut butters. You look at those like Crustable sandwiches, they do the same thing. It keeps the jelly contained.
Well, if nothing else, the coach has been one of the most stalwart supporters of the Cyclones. For Ames Tonight, I'm Nick Demaree, and this is the Cyclone Coach.
It's been great talking to you all. I'll see you in the Jack Trizzy. That's disrespectful.